I am Lynette Clement. I am the creative director of the Love Exquisite Magazine, available on loveexquisite.com. Excuse me because some of my hair is in my mouth. Yes, this is live and unedited, so you're going to get the real. We are covering some of the articles that are in the Love Exquisite magazine, which is available for free on loveexquisite.com. LOVEXQUISITE, loveexquisite.com. So we are covering some of the articles that you get to read for free. So I'm doing a little audio component of the articles for you so that you can see some of the content that is available for you for free. Subscribe to the Love Exquisite magazine. Again, you can access it through loveexquisite.com's website. So I'm reading from the December 2019 issue in the empowerment section. The empowering moment section, the word of the month was courage. So we're going to read the article that was written in the magazine. So the magazine consists of many different articles and contributors that contribute to make the magazine a success. Thank you, Daynette Clement. She's the writer of our sports section. She's also my amazing sister. Thank you previously to a lot of the our previous writers who were friends and some who I do not know but reached out to me to be a contributor, which you can do as well. If you're interested in writing an article to be published in the Love Exquisite magazine, you can reach out through the Love Exquisite magazine's website. There's a section on how to be a contributor, as well as know that this is on a voluntary basis, so no compensation is provided. However, you get to share your wealth of knowledge with the world for free, and that's what this is all about. So again, I'm reading from the empowering moment. The word of the month was courage, so I'm going to read that. So I want you to subscribe to the Love Exquisite magazine if you like what you hear. If you like what you're reading, there's more content in the magazine itself. This is just a brief synopsis of what you can expect from the Love Exquisite magazine. Again, it's available at loveexquisite.com. So you can be a contributor. You can advertise in our magazine. There is a fee to advertise in our magazine, and all of the information is listed on our Love Exquisite website. So loveexquisite.com is how you will access the magazine, and all of the information will be listed there on our website. Again, this is unscripted and unedited, so you will get the live feature, the audio component of courage. So if you're looking for this in our magazine, if you want to read it again, it is in the December 2019 empowering moment section. This is the word of the month. It was courage. So as the new year begins next month, I want you to embrace the word courage. Courage is needed to achieve anything in life. Courage is not something that everyone is born with. Courage is developed over time and is a result of taking the first step towards working to achieve whatever goals and dreams you have. Having the courage to do or say something you want to say or do, but are afraid to do, is like having faith that no matter what the outcome will be, you will be okay. Having courage is being able to say, at least, I am not afraid to try. As the saying goes, nothing beats a failure but a try. If you do not try, you have already failed. Courage is having the willpower to step out on faith and see what will happen as a result, whether it is good or bad, and still know that no matter what, you will be okay. It is okay to have the courage to take safe risk. However, you have to first weigh the pros and cons. Ask yourself, what do you have to lose? And then ask yourself, what do you have to gain? If you answer honestly and you have more gains than losses and it is a safe risk, develop the courage to go for it. To develop courage, you have to be willing to take the first step, even if you don't see the step. If you live fearful, your fears will tell you there are no steps to stand on and that you will fail or be hurt in the process. However, you have to have faith that the steps are there and just take the first step. You just might be glad that you did. You will never know what the outcome will be if you do not take the first step. The only way that people will know if something will work is because they took the first step. When you bought your first car, you took the first step. When you had your first kiss, you took the first step. When you started that first job, you took the first step. When you had your first child, you took the first step. When you started that new school, you took the first step. When you moved to a new city, you took the first step. When you started your own business, you took the first step. When you even wrote a book, you took your first step. Taking the first step can be scary. But if you look back over your life and all of your first steps, you will see that your test became your testimony. Through life's trials and tribulations, we develop courage to decide again, to dream again, to live again. You learn a lot from the trials and tribulations and triumphs along the way, and they can help someone else through the journey of taking their first step. The unknown again can be scary, but we should not leave this world with our hopes and dreams behind and never pursue them. You have to be secure within yourself to be able to be comfortable in taking that first step. Even if you don't get the outcome that you predicted the first time that you wanted it, you have to be confident in knowing that nothing changes the value of who you are, and nothing or no one can change what you are capable of doing or achieving. Having courage means that you have to be comfortable with losing at times, winning at times, having good days and bad days, as well as making progress one day and being stagnant another, having setbacks and disappointments, as well as successes. Courage is knowing that no matter what the outcome is, you will still be okay, and having the confidence in knowing that nothing and no one can take that confidence from you. If you don't get the second interview for the job that you want, have the courage to call to check on the status of your application. And if you're told that they decided to hire a different candidate, know that God must have something better in store for you. Courage separates itself from ego and pride. Sometimes ego and pride can prevent us from taking the first step to do what our heart and mind tells us to do. Courage is pushing beyond ego and pride, as well as pushing past what others might say about your goals and dreams. When you realize that this life is ours to live and no one can live our lives for us, we get to the point where other people's opinions about our goals are not important. What matters is our own opinion of ourselves and what we truly want from life. The question is, what are you going to do about achieving your goals? Start with being focused, disciplined, and courageous. Today, I challenge you to think about something or someone that you want in life and step out on faith to work towards connecting with that thing or that person, that someone. Again, even if the result is not the outcome, even if the result is not the outcome that you want, at least you don't have to live with the what ifs, shoulda, woulda, coulda syndrome. And you can move forward on achieving your next goal. No matter what, never stop setting goals. Never stop dreaming. Never stop believing that you can achieve your life goals through hard work, focus, courage, dedication, discipline, determination, and perseverance. I challenge you to create a to-do list for 2020. Know that it will take courage to achieve what you put on your to-do list. So don't be afraid to take safe risk. When you write your 5 goals for 2020, so write 5 goals for 2020 as 2020 vision. Next to each goal on your to-do list, write down the pros of achieving such goal, and then write down the cons and the obstacles that could hinder your success for achieving that goal. Then come up with how you can combat those obstacles so that you can achieve your goals successfully. For example, if your goal is to stop renting and buy a house, and an obstacle could be that you are not good at saving money, to combat that obstacle, you can set up a new savings account in a bank that is not easily accessible to you. And do not get an ATM card for the bank. Just set up automatic withdrawals from your paycheck so that the money automatically goes right into that account without you even seeing it. So allocate an amount that you can afford to put towards that savings each month. And also do your research on first-time home buying programs that will give you seller's assist and that will assist you with down payment and grants and different fundings that can offset some of the cost to help combat that obstacle. Then 3 months into the new year, which is probably around now, March, reevaluate your list to see how well you are working towards achieving your goals. Life happens. So expect that you may or may not make progress initially, but do not give up on your goals. No one else can achieve it for you. So you have to depend on you. If there are distractions in the way of you achieving your goals, you will have to figure out how to refocus on doing the things that matter the most to you, not anyone else. So stay focused. If you get off track, work towards getting back on track. Again, no one can reach your goals for you. You have to be courageous enough to reach them yourself. After the 3-month evaluation period, do another evaluation again in mid-year like June to analyze your progress. By now, you should be at least after the 3 months, I'll go back. After the 3-month evaluation period, do another evaluation again mid-year, which is June, to analyze your progress. By now, you should have at least accomplished 1 or 2 of the goals on your list or be close to achieving them by June. Depending upon how hard it is for you to accomplish your goals. Like if you set very high goals that are hard to achieve, you might not be as far along as you would if you set smaller goals. So remember, it is extremely important to set realistic expectations when you are goal setting to make sure that you are not setting yourself up for failure. So remember, your goals should be attainable goals. Courage is also about being optimistic, yet realistic. By the end of the year, if you have achieved all 5 goals on your list, congratulations in advance that you were courageous enough. You had the wisdom, the diligence, and the focus necessary to achieve your goals. So move forward today. Move forward in courage today and be inspired that God has great things in store for you. You just have to be willing to work towards achieving them. You cannot continue to live in fear or doubt. It is your time now to live by faith, to live being courageous, to do the things that make you most happiest without worrying about whether or not other people will approve or worrying about the outcome if it doesn't turn out the way that you want it to turn out. Have courage to try it anyway, knowing that you will be fine either way, no matter how it turns out. Remember, the risk should be safe risk. Safe risk does not mean that you are courageous enough to jump off a bridge and then think that you're not going to die or be injured. So please know that. Please know that you have to focus, and that the focus is not on doing things that are impossible. It's about doing things that are possible. So please know that the focus here is not to do things that will get you into any trouble, in prison, or killed. The goal is for you to have the courage to finally start taking safe risks so that you can finally start living out God's plan for your life. A plan without action is just an idea that you made up in your mind for no good reason when you do nothing towards executing that plan. So be courageous. Get up. Move now. Do something to work towards achieving your goals daily. Don't just listen to motivational, inspirational videos like this. Actually put in the work. Take the step to start doing the work. It's good to listen to inspiration, but then after you listen to it, what are you doing next? What are you doing then to work towards your goal? The work is what will help you get there. Have courage. What do you have to lose? At the end of the day, you will still be okay no matter what. You will be okay. 2020 is your year. You will be okay no matter what. 2020 is your year, but only you can make it so. Do you have the courage to do what you really want to do? Ask yourself that. Try it and see what happens. Don't give up. Have faith and be courageous. So this is an article that is in the Empowering Moments section of the Love Exquisite Magazine, which is the December 2019 edition. So check it out, and other articles just like it on loveexquisite.com. Subscribe to the Love Exquisite Magazine as well as to Lynette Clement's YouTube channel. Thank you for listening.